Today we're going to be taking a look at the Pawesome Festival, which just came out today, March 5th. I'm not exactly sure how long this event is going to last. We're probably going to find out when we end up picking up some currency or something along the way. Usually it says the remaining time. If I figure it out, you know, I'll just edit it in here somewhere. But yeah, the Pawesome Festival is something I did back in Legacy. I don't know how much it's changed. But here we go, in Marianople Hall, or the Austero Hall, where, you know, wherever your faction is, there should be a world gate, which you can jump on through. And then once we're through there, we'll end up in Windscar, which is where the event takes place. It's where it took place previously as well, so I imagine it might be the same thing. This event was mostly cosmetic back in the day. We'll see what it's like now, and we'll go over the rewards and everything towards the end. Back in the day, you could get like little hot dogs and I say hot dogs as in like a dog in a hot dog. Like a little pet you can put down in your house. Or there was a leash that you could use to like walk it around. Sort of like the leash in World of Warcraft if you played that with pets. Kind of like that. So here we are in Windscar during the festival period. Now I do believe the festival was over this way. Yeah, here we go. So we talked to guy right here, or this gal right here. Grab the quest, and then we go on over here. This looks exactly the same as it used to be. Alright, we'll just wait for everything to load on in. But yeah, I believe there's a few quests around here. And there's also one guy that walks around the outside, if I remember correctly, that has like a one-time quest. We'll see how much it's changed. There we go, we'll come into the center over here. Have a little word with you. Grab that, and then a Cadley Caretaker. Alright, there we go. So, if this is the same quest as I recall, it means we should be able to come on over here. Oh, there's the guy that walks around the outside. He doesn't have a quest, though. So maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, here we are. So, if I quickly look at this quest, it should be here somewhere. You know what, let me just... Should be at the bottom of the list, right? Gather frail young animals. So, we can select one of all these animals to choose from. And these are all the animals that we get to take back and put on our house. You'll see some of the furniture that you can pick up over here as well. I'll take a look at that later, but there should be all those on that side. And on this side, we should have a few more. Over here, we've got the weak grey tabby, the orange tabby, some yattas, and some elk calves. The one I'm going to pick up is the wolfhound. I had a lot of those back when I played. You're going to get a lot of these pets throughout. You can get one each day, I believe. Let me go ahead. We'll pick up the little puppy. And we'll go over here. I believe you can also get a corgi. I forget how you get that one, though. We'll hopefully find out. Alright, so we need to give it the tonic. So, got 30 minutes. We just pop it down anywhere here. And then you'll start using this. I think you need to use the well as well to get water. I do have 2 buckets already. We'll see. So you can just throw it down anywhere. Don't need to worry about it. And then you give it the tonic. And then it's just the process of raising a pet for the most part. So it's just going to take a little bit of time. And then we'll have to give it something else. And rinse and repeat until it's grown up. There we go. Thriving. And now we pick it up. And then we come on over here. Hand this one in, and we get a permanent grey wolfhound puppy to put down in our house. And what we can do with this, it doesn't look like it's changed. Oh, also, this way you get the corgi. So I think you get a new corgi each day as well, which is just the same process. You're gonna have a lot of these animals. You can also sell them, so there's gonna be a lot for sale as well. So if you just want to get a billion cats or something, feel free to. Oh, you need ground grain for this one. Oh, I didn't realize that. We're going to just quickly pick up some ground grain then. The price of this is going to be a lot higher than usual, isn't it? We'll just grab 5 of that. And is there a mailbox nearby? Or do we have to run back into town? Doesn't look like there's a mailbox nearby. So we're just going to leave our corgi unattended for the moment and just run back over here. Back on over... Here we come. We're gonna feed it the ground grain. And we're just gonna wait for this to grow up. Okay, so this one's got 10 seconds. This one's actually giving us a timer. And this looks like all the event is gonna be this time around. Yeah, there we go. There was definitely a quest on this guy that walks around back when I played. But that was a long time ago. But yeah, there is a little bit more to this. So let me pick up the healthy pet. Gonna hand him in, and then we get ourselves a nice corgi. There we are. So we got a corgi, we got 7 Pawesome coins. That means we can get 7 a day. Because I don't believe there's any other way to get coins. We can do a little look around the area. But I believe that is it. As for the furniture you can pick up, you can get cardboard cutouts like these guys here. This is stuff you can pick up. And then you have all this pet furniture over here which you can put in your house. So you can put your cats and your dogs on these, whatever you choose. Oh, they've actually got some here. So, this right here is what these pets can turn into. So here you can see you've got an inbox, grey tabby house pet. The cat can also become a witch as well. And a pirate. There's a few things. We've got a pirate one over here. And over here we got just a normal one. And this is how they'll look in the house. Is there anything else? We got a pacified brown yatta house pet. So, I mean, if that's your thing, you know, pick whichever one you want up. The one issue is, to get them to that stage, as you can see, it actually does say here what ones they can turn into. So there's just the normal grey wolfhound house pet, the hot dog one, which is, it's just in a hot dog suit. There's the milkman one, which I'm not sure which one that is, and the courageous grey wolfhound house pet. The corgi has an inbred corgi one, which I remember, which is basically where it's just in a loaf of bread. Which is pretty good. There's a pilot one and a pirate one. The pilot one's just in a pilot, you know, an old pilot hat. And the pirate one is similar to the cat there. So yeah, they all have different forms they can turn into. Like, we've also got the mouse one over here. But, to get them to that, I like the courageous one. So I'm getting very distracted with these. Got a courageous one there as well. But to get them to that stage, you actually need to give them mats, which we'll head on back to my house in a moment, and we'll see what mats we need. Because I'll try and get an inbred corgi. I kind of like the normal house, the wolfhound as it is. I'm just going to do a quick circle of the area, and then we'll cut on over to my house. I just want to make sure there's no one else left. Alright, now that we're back in our lovely home, our very lovely home, we can go ahead and pop down our corgi and our wolfhound. I don't know where I want to put the corgi. The hardest part, we'll just throw him down here for now. I'll just rotate him a little bit, and then we can have our wolfhound on the other side as well. Ooh, there we go. So, now that we've got... Ooh. Now that we've actually got them down, you can see that we've got this, that says prepare to adopt. And then we get to... Prepare to adopt a pet, okay. This is confusing. What? Huh. It looks like this is bugged. Right now. Or maybe I'm doing something wrong. It shouldn't want to drag an item in. It wouldn't even let you drag an item in. But yeah, what you should be able to do here is select materials. And then there'll be like 3 different sets of materials you can pop on in. And then you'll confirm it. And then after a certain amount of time, the pet will grow up into one of the 3 or 4 pets. Like different types, different costumes. I'm a little sad this isn't working right now. I might do a quick relog. See if that changes anything. If not, it's bugged right now. You will be able to do that in the future, I'd hope, but give me a moment. Alright, so after a quick relog, it doesn't look like anything's changed. I hope this gets fixed, but you should be able to select a set of materials that you'll have to throw on in, and then it should grow up. That should get fixed soon enough. This is just because it's the first day of the event, I imagine. So yeah, one quick thing before we go on over to the rewards. I did want to mention that I just noticed there's some more daily rewards in here right now. So you can pick up the 7-day cogwheel and the 7-day steel lightning if you want to. And then there's a free decrystallization scroll that you can get twice per account. So we're just going to grab 2 of those right now. I'll pick up the cogwheel and steel lightning another time. There we go, grab all those. And let's go on over to Mirage Isle. Alright, so now that we're over in Mirage Isle, we can come on over to the gift exchanger, where we should see the Pawesome. So here we go, the Pawesome Festival. And this is all the stuff you can get. So you can get the pet leash still, which is 70. Which means you're going to need to do this event 10 times to get the pet leash. There's the wooden pet bed, which we've seen, the tufted pet tower, all the little pet furniture, and the cutouts, which can turn into one of the various cutouts that we saw around the festival area as well. So yeah, that's all the rewards. It's mostly a cosmetic thing if you just want to get some pets in your house. There's no like labor thing, there's nothing really to worry about, so if you want to give the event a skip, you can, but it's kind of nice to just, you know, have another event to do. Something a bit more chill. Something that isn't the dailies. But it does mean also you've got to do another daily if you want to grab everything, or as much as you can. Real quick, want to check, it doesn't seem to have a timer on it. Oh, there we go. So there's 14 days on it. So this event's going to last for 14 days, which means you can get 98 in total, which seems like a weird number. There may be like a timed event at some point. There's not been in any of the Unchained events that I've been on so far, so I don't think there will be. It's probably just the 98 overall if you do it every day, which means you could get yourself a leash, and you could also grab yourself a pet bed and maybe some like a cutout. Yeah, that's all you can get. The one thing to note is all the beds are tradable. So you can sell a lot of these. If you don't want any of them, you can just stock them up and sell them after the event ends to get a little bit of gold. There's going to be a lot of people doing that though, so even if you don't want to do the event, you can just buy them for gold. The one thing you do need to do the event for though is the pets. So yeah, that's the Pawesome Festival. It's going to last all the way until the 19th. That's 14 days from now, right? So from the 5th to the 19th. So make sure you're doing that every day if you want to get some cool pets and stuff. And hopefully they fix the bug where it doesn't seem that you can change the pets into their other forms. That should come very quickly, hopefully. We'll see. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. And make sure to like, subscribe, check me out on Twitch, all that good stuff. And I'll see you all in the next video. Adios.